25 laps at Algarve. Everybody away clean into turn 1. And there's contact. That pushes Evil Hines 12 wide. As he gets 3 wide now into turn 3, and they're going to collect each other. Check in with Nodovan. Here he is down the front straightaway. And he will win the opening round of Formula Renault 3.5. And welcome to race 2 this week from Oulton Park. And the starting grid, we have 6 cars here for the race. Nodovan, race 1 winner with a 1:18.875, is on pole alongside Logan Shawn 17 of the 1:18.999. Still in 421, back where he belongs, up on row number 2, a 19.981, with Evil Hines 12 beside him, a 1:20.198. Slim Reaper 911 on row 3, a 1:23.06 beside No Seams 001. That's your starting grid for 25 laps at Oulton Park. And the cars are away, and we're 3 wide going down to turn number 1, and great start for Stillen 421 in a Panasonic. He has jumped the front row. Logan Shawn gets away second. Our pole sitter is down to 3rd by the end of the first turn. This is a track that no one in the Night Racing League has raced on before. It's the first time the series has been here. No Seams at the back. We've got a little bit of a replay here. He's gone off. Run through the gravel trap. No damage, it looks like, but he's lost the back of the field. Slim Reaper 911 now battling side by side with Evil Hines, who loses some of the tarmac. All action all the time here as we're back up front with Stillen 421. He's had a disappointing start to this season 3, but he's looking very, very strong today as Logan Shawn in the D-box comes down on the inside. A great start by the Texan. Back around their quick laps here, and it is still in 421 leading. Logan Shawn second, Nodovan third. Slim Reaper 911 up to 4th place. Evil Hines 5th. And No Seams 001 in 6th place. Logan Shawn looking like he's not going to let the American get away. And we're losing the pole sitter a little bit. Big surprise here. After winning the first race and putting it on pole, and rather convincingly as well, Nodovan doesn't seem to have the pace early on. We'll see how that translates later if he's saving rubber. The top 5 all very close and all within visual range of each other. Logan Shawn looking racy in second here. No Seams has caught the back of the pack up again and is now putting pressure on Evil Hines in 5th. Through the undulating back straight here. First representative lap times in the 1:22 for the leader. 1:21. Logan Shawn has taken the lead according to the scoring. As around goes Evil Hines. No Seams will move to 5th. We need to get a look at the front runners as it is now Logan Shawn in the D-box ahead of Stillen 421, who is now under pressure. Tried to look on the outside. This is giving Nodovan the chance to gain up on both of them. A 3-way battle for the lead here on lap 3. goes Logan Shawn, the leader. And that's going to drop him behind Slim Reaper. We'll get a replay here, just pushes off the front end and no purchase on the grass. He's off and down to 4th place after a spectacular start. That's going to promote Still in 421 back to the lead. And he's now under pressure from the pole sitter, who seems to have gotten some temperature into those tires and is coming. Meanwhile, recovering from that little off, you can see he didn't lose very much time. The leader's just going over the crest of that hill. But it has given Slim Reaper 911 the 3rd place. Logan Shawn now pressing, and a very impressive performance here from No Seams. He had that early off, but he has certainly got some pace here and is catching everyone in front of him. Trying to grab some lap times there. You can see a 22.8 for the leaders, 22.6 for Slim, and that's a 23.2 for No Seams. As Logan Shawn now trying to fight his way back onto the podium. We're on lap 4 as Slim Reaper makes a jump off one of the curbs there, but keeps it under him and maintains 3rd. All action all the time here early at Oulton Park. We're into lap 5 now. Watching the battle for 3rd, Still in 421, pulling away a little bit now from Nodovan. And Logan Shawn losing the back end of Slim Reaper. Back with your race leader around the bank corner. You see Nodovan very quick through there. Going to be very interesting to see when these guys decide to take their mandatory pit stop. Very short laps. You're going to see people trying to do this race on one set of tires. It is completely legal to do a stop and go and not take any service. So we'll see what happens here when the strategies play out. Nodovan now putting very direct pressure on our race leader. There's a lot of talk that this could have been a wet race as well, but you can see the weather has cleared off. They had some wet weather practices, I believe, for this race. It was very, very likely at one point that this was going to be a wet race. And I think first time here, and with the tightness of the track, everybody quite relieved when the moisture moved away and we ended up with a dry race. Still in 421, taking that wide line. Nodovan punting a cone out of the way. You can damage these front wings as we look back to No Seams 001 in 4th place. Again, starting to feel a little bit of pressure from Logan Shawn. As wide goes Stillen, and that is going to cost him the lead. 2 wheels off. He didn't lose the car, but just enough for Nodovan to slip by on the inside, and the race 1 leader will lead the field into lap 7. There's a replay from onboard Nodovan. Stillen almost looking like he's trying to get some dirt off of those tires. And the first time in clean air for the Vazmak driver, we'll see if he can put a gap away on the field here. We look back, Stillen he's almost more under pressure now from Slim than he is. Oh yeah, he's dropped quite a ways back off of Donovan now. And they're even bringing No Seams into this as well. He's in fourth. He seems to have lost Logan Shawn off the back of him. Fantastically close, though. Check the lap times here as Donovan. This will be the first time he's been out around with no one in front of him. We'll see what these lap times are. You can see it was a 24.6 for Stillen last time around. Because of that off, it's a 21 dead for the race leader and a 22.8 for Stillen, 22.4 in behind as Slim tries to grab an opportunity to pass here. So maybe struggling a little bit in the Panasonic car. And that pace is bringing No Seams right into this. It's now a three-way battle for second place. No Seams having a look on Slim on the inside. Little bit of a lockup, but he holds it on the track, and that is third place for the Dombreville driver. He sets his sights now on the Fanatec, or on the Panasonic rather, of Stillen 421. Using all the circuit and then some, heading back onto the main straightaway. What a race for No Seams here. After qualifying sixth, a second and a half off the pole, certainly has found his legs in race trim. Check back in with Logan Shawn, who's got Evil Hines behind him. Both drivers have had some minor issues. No damage. No one has actually crashed in this race. We just had a couple of small offs, but it's such a tight circuit, it's certainly been costly. You can see whatever camera angle we take, everybody can still see the cars in front. Nobody has really lost it. There's only 12 seconds covering the entire field here on lap 10. Getting close now to the point as we see Evil Hines go by Logan Shawn. Not sure if that was a slowdown or what. That looked very easy. And Logan Shawn is right on the back of him. Oh, and a little wiggle there. Couldn't tell from the angle if he almost touched or what that was, but it has dropped Logan back about a second. Meanwhile, back up front, still in second place, still under pressure from No Seams. And Nodovan has disappeared off the front of this battle. You can see how big the gap was from that long shot. No Seams takes that inside line. Stillen likes the outside. Gives him the drive as we go on board with No Seams. You can see how busy this lap is from the onboard. As the leader brings us into lap number 12. And a pit stop for Logan Shawn, 17. He is the first car to make his mandatory stop here on lap number 12. We check back in with the leader, Nodovan, who's doing 21 zeros and has left the field behind. It's now a 6-second lead on that second place battle. No Seams continues to hound the Panasonic of Stillen 421. No one else in the pits yet. We'll see how much of an undercut is available here for Logan Shawn. Big pressure now. See the gaps other than the pit stop. It's still just 12 seconds covering the field as race leader is in the pits. That'll throw this battle. Holy moly, Stillen off the circuit on the front straight, and then No Seams catches some grass in behind. These two are now battling for the lead. I mean, they're going to have to give it back once they have to pit, but Nodovan has dropped to third. It looks like, yes, Slim Reaper is also in the pits, as is Evil Hines, so just the front two now, yet to make their mandatory pit stop. And we may see that here at the end of the lap. Everyone back on track. It's 24 seconds back to the third place car. Slim has come out about 7 seconds behind Nodovan, with Evil Hines right on his tail in 5th place, and the undercut not working for Logan Shawn. He's a couple of seconds back of them, but they're all together, and we'll see what happens when the top two pit. Still in 421 makes the right-hand turn. And No Seams, who dropped right behind him, is in as well. So everybody now has made the pit stop. Nodovan should retake the lead here. We had some scrappy laps there from the top two, as Stillen already done. Was that a fuel only? No Seams has gone straight through the pits. Did he stop in his pit box? I'm going to have to check here. No Seams right on the tail of Nodovan here. Still in 421 is third, as it's tight 1, 2, 3 for the lead of this race. And now a slow down. Stillen goes by. There's a problem on the Dombreville. I believe he's run out of fuel, so I think that answers my question if he stopped in his pit box or not. But it doesn't seem like they got any fuel in the car, and after a spectacular run from 6th on the grid, No Seams 001 is going to drop out of this race. As we run down the field there, Nodovan the leader, still in 421 second. Slim Reaper now in 3rd place, with Evil Hines back up to 4th. In the Sheriff Tizer car, there is 5th, Logan Shawn 17. It's a 24-second gap now, 1st to 5th, and we have lost No Seams. Who did not get fuel in his pit stop. And I'm also told there was a jump start penalty for the Dombreville car. And that is why the crew did not fuel. He had to serve his penalty, and then when he went back out, I guess not enough fuel to get back around to do the pit service. So it was a drive-through penalty, so I was right there. He did not stop in his pit box, but I think the problem was that he came in on his scheduled stop and didn't have enough fuel to get back around to do his actual pit stop. Still in 421 after a very difficult start to this Season 3 is having a great day today and looking to convert this into a second place. You can see the disconnected car of No Seams there. That's a replay bug. Of course, there you see Slim Reaper drives right through it. The drivers actually can't see that. That's kind of a small bug on the replays. When the car disconnects, it gets left where it was last positioned. Donovan now with his healthy lead back that he had just before the pit stops. He's looking pretty comfortable here. It was an uncharacteristic start, I would say. He had a very good qualifying and got jumped by 2 cars, but kept it cool. And once he got out front, Donovan has looked very, very comfortable here. Now got a 4.5 second lead over the Panasonic of Still in 421. We're into the 19th lap. 7 laps to go here at Oulton Park. It's been a great race. First time the Night Racing League has been on this circuit. And to have the Premier Series, the Formula Renault 3.5s here, they put on a great show. The next race, of course, coming up on Saturday, the 1-hour GTE race from Bathurst, and there will be some accelerated time there for, I believe I read 10x on that one, so it should be a fantastic event. Hopefully with a nice full field. The only other time the Night Racing League has raced at Bathurst was on the Friday night shootouts last season. And although it was a very short field, the Friday night shootouts were, while they were running, it was a pretty good event. Very close racing. So if we can get a full field in the GTEs on Saturday, I know they're doing a big practice race, try and get everybody up to speed. It's not an easy track to keep clean, and you really have to know it well. But I'm really looking forward to watching that race and bringing it to you here. Slim Reaper 911 in 4th place. As the next time by, these guys will have 5 laps to go. You see in the background Evil Hines 12, and he's just kind of equidistant between Evil Hines in 4th and Still in 421 in 2nd. Donovan now a little over a 4-second lead as he looks to make it a clean sweep of the first 4 races in both classes here. 2 GTE and 2 Formula Renaults. He's taken a little, about 1 month break from the esports team on the iRacing side. He's dedicated himself to the start of Season 3 here on Xbox, and he has dominated in both series. I'm sure a lot of the drivers here are very, very excited about Donovan getting back into the esports. He'll be racing at Silverstone in a fortnight, and of course everybody getting ready for the 24 Hours of Le Mans. So the Xbox guys, I'm sure, are very excited that Donovan will have less practice time on the Xbox. Although knowing Donovan, it won't cut into his practice time at all. He'll just add more practice time for the other series. As we ride on board, very smooth. You can hear the tires complaining, but it's all very under control as we're into the 22nd lap. Still in closing the gap a little bit, puts in a very good 21-0. Slim in behind, a 21-2. Donovan driving very smooth there. It's a 21-3 for him. 21-281, but all he has to do is match the pace. He's done what he needs to bring this race home. He just has to do that. Just has to get it there. Be a nice healthy 18 points for Stillen 421, and he needed that. It's been a great race for him. He led a lot of this race. Three laps to go now. A 20.9, so again, he's got the better of Donovan on the timing sheet. He just does not have the laps available to reel him in. A 10th a lap is not going to do it. Check back with Evil Hines. An exceptional race. Here we are looking at the fourth place driver. He's only 8 seconds off the lead. Shows you how competitive this race has been, and it was very close. Back up front on lap 24 of 25. Vazmak driver Donovan looking for back-to-back victories in the Formula Renault 3.5 series. Still using all the circuit there. Whoa, he's not playing it all that safe, is he? Or maybe he's just having a little fun. After all, he's got a whole 3.7 second lead on Stillen. Just one more time around for the Canadian. Definitely taking it easy here on this lap. You can see Stillen now pulling it in, but Nodovan is just controlling this, getting the car home safe. He does do a little bit of a slide with the rear end out of that corner again. But another perfect weekend for the Vasmac driver. He takes the pole. Didn't get away all that great, fell to third place by the time they got through the first corner, but he kept it on circuit, and Nodovan will win race number 2 in the Formula Renault 3.5 Series. Stillen 421 comes home in second place. And a battle for third, Slim Reaper will take it over Evil Hines. We just get a replay of why that was so close. And you could see he went off the circuit on the left-hand side and gave Evil Hines a chance to get up on the rear wing. What a last lap for these guys. Yeah, and he got the toe and then absolutely charged. Oh, side by side, touching wheels. Came out of the corner. And Slim just holds on to that third place. So your race results here from Oulton Park. Nodovan makes it 2 for 2, followed by Stillen 421, Slim Reaper 911. That's your podium. Evil Hines 12 collects 12 points. Logan Shawn 17 and No Seams 001. Championship standings after 2 races, it's a sizable 32-point lead for Nodovan, but only 2 points separate the next 3. Logan Shawn 17, Slim Reaper 911, and Stillen. Join us for race 3 as the Formula Renault 35s head to Monza.